Hogwarts, part 85. And today we are going to do some landscaping. I fell off my block. Yeah. Right, so we're going to do some landscaping. I was torn at first as to where to do the landscaping, but I think we're going to do the front because we want to get the front looking right, don't we? If we can get the front looking right, we'll feel like we've accomplished something. Now then, I very much doubt we're going to get it all done today. We're probably going to take at least 2 or 3 to do this section, not including, where's that? Not including the detailing or the lake. So, just one simple block to begin with for our equipment, and that would be stone, because we're going to stick to stone throughout the whole lot on this side because it is very rocky. We can add bits of dirt in our detailing, which we will do. Right, so I'm not going to use that much fast forward today because we've got support legs to work around, and I don't want to leave people in confusion as to how to work around the support legs. I'm hoping it's not going to be that complicated. Bearing in mind, when I've done this the first time round, I did it the other way round. I did the landscaping first and then the support legs. So I'm not entirely certain how well this is going to go myself. But we shall tackle it together. Right, so first things first is we're going to put our guideline down the way that we normally do on the others. So we're going to come out 1, down 1 and out 1, down, out and out 2. So if I just get rid of the excess, and you can see exactly what I've done there. So it's 1, 2 and then 2, and we're going to drop it down in 2s all the way down to the bottom. So it is fairly straightforward. You can get rid of the excess underneath or not, it's entirely up to you. I'm not going to bother getting rid of it because it's just going to slow us down and nobody's going to see it anyway. So I'm just going to do that. Look at that! Look at our music notes, they look cool that way. Oh, that looks pretty neat. Where we go? Where we go? So just drop it down by 2, all the way down. Come out 1 and down 2. Just bring it as far as you can go. Oh, that's worked out quite nicely there. Okay, so we've got 1 left at the bottom, which is fine. Now I chose to start right at the very edge of that 5-bit flat of that tower, because then that draws us quite nicely down there. Now then, this side. You can decide how far you want to drag this. Just out of curiosity, let's see if we were to drag this all the way across. The thing is, we don't want it to come out that far at this point. this bit is a bit steeper than this bit, you see. So ideally we want this bit not to come out as far as there, because then that line would go cut into that. But we can use it as a guide. Right, I think we'll copy the first few and then we'll start changing this. Okay, so oops, the daisy. Oops. Okay, so it looks like we're doing that bit and this bit. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring out those first few blocks all the way to the edge. How far out are we here? Just out of curiosity. 1, 2. Okay, so that one wants to come out too. No, I'm not happy with that. Okay, so don't copy me just yet because I'm making a mess. We'll stick to the original plan, I think. We're getting too cocky and getting ahead of ourselves. Right, but we are going to draw this out. We'll go to... We're going to try and go level. It doesn't have to be exact. But we're going to go level with that wall, I think. So we'll level with this bit here. You can see the cross on the screen. Doesn't have to. If you'd rather bring it further, you can do. If you want it shorter, you can. But we're going to use that as a guide, I think. So fairly easy to begin with, because there's no legs on this side, is there? Remember, you don't have to bring out the excess. So do that all the way down for this bit. Okay, so we will fast forward this bit because it's going to take a few minutes. And I'll see you in a few. Rightio. Right. What we're going to do is we're going to start dragging these the other way. So let's take this as far as we can go. See where it takes us. So we don't really want to push that through because that will be higher than, let's get some stone brick, because that will be higher than the path, so we don't want to push that through, so that's literally going to stop, but it is at the top there, which means on the other side of this there's a stone. Not sure these two are the same height at the minute. Oh, they are. Look at that. So we're not going to leave that there either because that's a little bit too high. We can get away with it on that side, but what we'll do is we'll break it down. How's the best way to go about that? Yeah, I think we'll just continue with our current plan and we'll come back and fix that at the end. I'm going to alter it somehow. Now we're going to stretch this out a second block here. And then that one's going to come out a second block. In fact, let's just take that to there, shall we? So we add, whoops, a second block onto that one. And then another one onto that one. There we go. Get stuck on the bridge. Yeah, we will join it when it gets a bit further down. I think a lot of this is going to be erased. Yes, I think there's going to be very little of that last one. In fact, how many legs do we have? We're going to count that one at the end there. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I have to use my finger and count them on screen. And how many is there? We'll count that one. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I think that last one's going to be erased completely, actually. More or less. Or just cover it up. Don't really need to go and delete it all underneath because it's not going to be seen underneath, is it? So. How far out should I take it at this side? It comes out. Oh, hard to see. A good few blocks after. I'm not going to bother counting them because it doesn't have to be exact. So we're going to go to the end of the tower and then we're going to add another 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'd say that was about 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, that's about 8. Okay, we'll add another 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it's an extra 10. Past that tower. Again, it doesn't have to be exact, it doesn't have to be number exact, it doesn't have to be perfect. We're just going to draw our line. As we say, the messier, the better. There we go. Okie dokie. So we're going to do the same thing that we did this side. We're going to drag this out to the end there. I'll fast forward that bit because we're just going to do the end bit. What we're doing for time, I forgot to make notes of the time again. 20 minutes. Wow. It's flying by. Okay, so I'll see you in a few. We're just going to stretch this to the end like so. See you in a few. Right. Yeah then. There should be a part where we can see. See the other part of the landscaping over there that we've just done. No, not that one. Could have left that there actually. We're gonna go for that one. Better look this. There we go. Okay, so I just give you a look, see what I've done there. Okay, so we're now essentially going to copy this, we're going to bring this through, but we're going to cut through the thingies as we go, but not all the way. We're going to have to stop around about there, aren't we? Okay, so I said I did this the other way round, so it's a little bit weird. I'm working this out as I go. So knock that out, replace it with stone and bring it across. Same with this one. Knock that out. Yep, I think that's working. Knock that bit out there, just better. Yep, that looks alright. That one. Okay, this seems to be working pretty well. That one. This is where I think we're going to get a little bit tricky. place with that. It was 1 above that, so that rises above that, because then we've got a 2 and then up and 1. And again. Knock that out, replace. You can sort out behind it if it makes it easier. Again, you can get rid of all that if you want to. I'm not going to bother because there's no point. Not going to see it. Nobody's going to know it's there. There's no point getting rid of it. We could have some future archaeology classes or something along that lines, and that can be archaeology. Right, this is where we're going to get a little bit more tricky though, isn't it? Because we're not going to meet up. Oh, yes we are. Okay, we'll just keep doing one at a time and doing it that way. We start jumping ahead of ourselves, that's where we make mistakes. We're free! Go. We're working quite nicely there. Shush. Right, this is where we want to change this side up a bit. So what we're going to do is we're going to bring it out here. We take it to there for the time being. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to start sloping this down a bit. So we're going to come under 1 and then under 1 again, so it should start looking something like that. Can't bring that one under anymore. I'm stuck. So let's make that bit nice and flat there. We can change it with detailing. What we can do is add a piece under there, like that. There we go. You have a look there. I've just winged that, to be quite honest. That wasn't planned, that was winged. In fact, we can even, there we go, that makes it, oh, that elves it out a little bit better. Yeah. No, too much. Yeah, we'll take it that way. There we go. That looks alright. Yeah. Okay. So hopefully the rest of that is going to be more or less straightforward, except for when we come to the legs. So again, you can get rid of all of this if you want to, and all of this if you want to. You can blow bits up. make it look like an archaeology class. We haven't done this side, have we? Yeah, ooh, we nearly forgot. Okay, so let's just bring them close up and see where they land. That one's okay. I'm going to get rid of that piece of wall. There we go. Now that one was easy. You could put some in those support legs that are no longer any good. You could put some chiseled stone brick in there and make them look like ruins or runes. So they say Hogwarts is protected by runes, rune spells. I think that's a thing. Rune enchantments. It's not just a. I'm not entirely certain what it is, to be quite honest. But I think that's it. Okay, I think we're about to hit another leg. Whoops. I can't see. Might be better coming from the back. Yes. I think it might be easier to come from the back. Oops. Okay, so we're getting a nice rhythm going. I'm not going to fast forward though. Because I want to take my time and do this properly. So as I'll say, if I fast forward, I'll come to a bit that I've not planned for, so I'm going to take it nice and slow. Oops. Have I taken too much out then? Okay, see, this is what I mean. Something's not right here. Take that off. No. That looks better. Is that leg okay? Okay. Just trying to see I'm going to add a block there because that looks a little strange hanging down there like that. I know it's not leg, but it still looks strange. Stuck. Oops. Right, so that one comes out. No, not there. There. Easier going up than it was down, wasn't it? Okay, so we're now clear of that leg. We've got another one coming. Let's just check it all looks fine. Not got any holes or stone where there shouldn't be. Yeah, looks alright. Just one, possibly two legs to go. Oh, that last one's going to be a bit fiddly, isn't it? We'll start off going through the back. Okay. Uh-oh, what's going on? This is where I may have taken too much. Put that back there. Think about it, you probably don't have to remove the stone, you could probably just go right up to it, eh? We've started, we're going to finish it. Yeah, thinking about it, you could probably just drag the stone up to the stone brick and then just continue on the other side. Don't have to knock anything out. Ah well, as I say, we've started this method, this is what we're going to continue with now. Check everything's okay with that. Make sure it's all even. Which we are. What I'm going to do is just going to drag this lot out first. So I estimate, I have said this before I think, that there will be 125 tutorials. We are on track for that. There will be 125 tutorials for Hogwarts. But with these being 2 a week now, we're not going to do any more side projects until Hogwarts is complete. And then we'll probably start Hogsmead. Or would you prefer Durmstrang? I now have the ability to put voting on my YouTube channel on the description or profile somewhere. I'm going to put a vote on what should we do after Hogwarts, Durmstrang or Hogsmead. If we do the 125 episodes, it's still going to be another good 6 months before we get that far. It is within reach. Yeah, I'm going to put a vote on my YouTube channel. What shall we do after Hogwarts? Hogsmead or Durmstrang or something else? You choose. For those who are not sure, Durmstrang is the school that Victor Crumb goes to. From the Goblet of Fire, the Durmstrang students. I know people know that, it's just I'm trying to fill time. Fill sides. Ha. Okay, I've got numb fingers. There we go. That wasn't too bad. That was fairly straightforward. So all that's left to do now is to detail it. Goody. Where are we on time? 49 minutes for me, probably a little bit less for you guys because there has been some fast forward. Not really enough time to do much of anything else, so we're just going to run through my detailing whilst we're waiting then. Before you do the detailing, there's one thing to point out. Right, so detail all of this. Use a bit of dirt at the top, maybe even mossy cobblestone or mossy stone. Don't know if you can get mossy stone. Don't think so. Mossy cobblestone, mossy stone brick. But do not go below lake level. So it's best to draw a line. There's the top of the lake. Do not go below lake level. It will make altering the lake a lot harder. Obviously, if you wish to detail below lake level, you can do so. But when it comes to moving this lake and extending this lake over here, it means you're going to have to go around every single detailed block that you've used with a bucket of water in order to get the flow right, otherwise it's going to look very messy. And that will take time. A lot of time. Doable and worth doing. I think we did that at the bottom by Hogsmead train station. We did that at the bottom, but it took a long time because I had to put a water bucket around each detailed block. So it would be like putting a water bucket there and then 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 there. It takes a long time. So it's better. You don't see it very well anyway. So it's better to just not detail below lake level, which in our case is here. So draw a line across. Because that's the top of the lake. Do not detail below there. Detail up to it if you wish. But not below. There's no point. Just wasting time. Right, so what I use for my detailing is stone, which we've already got. We're not going to be using much of that. Cobblestone. We'll be using quite a bit of cobblestone. We'll start at this end. We want some grass blocks. Or do we use dirt blocks? We'll go for grass blocks, I think. We use gravel. It's a nice texturing block. I like the dead coral. I think that's a very good texture block for landscaping. I particularly like the bubble. That's the tube. Dead brain, although that looks like a dark cobblestone. There's the bubble. I do rather like the bubble. I think it's a nice one. Dead fire and dead horn. The coral is the bubble. It feels like somewhere in between stone and cobblestone, so it's not as harsh as cobblestone, but it puts a bit of texture in there. It's not as plain as stone. And I'm very sorry if I'm mixing up my words. It happens. What are we missing? Deep slate. Cobbled and deep slate. There it is. And diorite. I do think I'm missing something else though. I can't think what it is. Diorite. I do like to put a little bit of the diorite out there. Not a lot of it, but some people like a lot of it and it looks fine. I've not even used any on that side there. Yeah. Why is it so laggy? It should not be laggy. Let's go and have a nosy, eh? That's a lower nights. That could be why I'm a bit laggy. I have not yet fixed that side. Okay, let's not go for a nosy because then she's going to point out all the bits that I've not done that I should have done. Okay. Detailing. So we're going to go heavy with the dirt at the top here because it's at this bit's most exposed to the rains, and so this one's more likely to have moss and things growing on it. And there is quite a bit of dirt in the pictures from what we can tell. A bit of grass, don't forget the top. And on this side. Okay, I just literally throw it about. Let's go for a bit of cobblestone. Add a bit of deep slate. Just throw it about. We've got the bubble. Makes you dizzy. And a bit of gravel. Oops. And that's essentially what I do. That's how I do my landscaping. Just throw it all about. Wiggle your mouse or your joystick or whatever it is that you use. Just wiggle, 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 dance, dance, dance. Deep slate. Again, you can use different texture blocks if you prefer. Clay is a good one as well. Andesite, that's a good texture block. And a bit of gravel. I'll use the diorite last. As I say, not really a big fan of the diorite, but it can make a difference. Whee! What I'll do with it is I'll just plonk a couple bricks about. Because it's such a bright colour, it does seem to give it that bit of depth. It does seem to help. You don't need a lot of it, unless you like it, in which case you can use as much of it as you want. So I'll let you guys continue with your detailing. Just going to detail all of it. Once you get into a rhythm, it doesn't take too long. Okay, so just drag the detailing round You can go up the legs a little bit if you wish to, so it looks like stuff's growing up the legs. You can put a couple of vines on there actually. Yeah, you probably could. Flip with the low parts. Yeah, just don't go below the line. So next time we are going to do a Ravenclaw common room. It's a big room, so it probably will take us most of the hour to do that. I did say Ravenclaw will probably take a good 2 or 3 episodes to do, if not 4. And we've already spent 1 doing Flitwicks, and the bottom bit we'll do 1 on the common room and 1, maybe 2 on the dormitories. So we're on target. So do your detailing. I don't know if I'll have mine done for next time. But I'll get mine done for next time with a bit of luck. And the next time we do some landscaping, we're going to do under that stone bridge. There's not a great deal of it there, and then we're going to extend the water. I think we can extend a bit of it so that the water goes through the legs. Yeah, we'll play about with the water, I think. Do the landscaping over there. We'll extend the water into that section. It means blocking it off there though. Might extend the wall. Right, yeah. Okay, we'll sort that out next time though, when it's time for that. So, until then guys, hit that like button. Check out the vote on the Discord, on the YouTube channel. What shall we do after Hogwarts? Hogsmead, Durmstrang, or something else? If there's an option to leave your own option, I will let you put your own option. What do we build after Hogwarts? So make sure you check that out. And until then, take care of yourselves, like and subscribe.